Welcome to Schumann Stadium in Muncie, Indiana, home to the Ball State Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Cardinals will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Washington State's offense will get the first crack at it here. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good.
And the ball's on the ground. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quick release on the RPO. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. To the air on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Escapes trouble. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play.
And that's a good response by this defense. They gave up some yards, obviously some plays, more than they wanted to, but when it got to the area in the scoring zone, in the area where it really matters, nice job on 3rd down, getting the sack, and possibly forcing the field goal.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Ball State's offense will get the ball for the first time. The give from the gun. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
Another Ball State first down.
Quick completion to the right. Ripping through the defense. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this This offense is rolling. Fires to the big fella. All right, guys, let's think about Ball State for a minute. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. It's caught downfield. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
And the Cardinals, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. A little screen to the running back.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
On the ground, it's Martin. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with the field goal guys all locked up here in the first quarter.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line in the running game, getting the job done. Snagged in the middle, it's Freeman. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing it. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
They'll give it to the back. Fighting off the defender. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Washington State sends out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it out of the shotgun. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Jacobs. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Handoff to the lone back. Oh, better look out! And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Dickey. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Finding an escape route. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. With the catch, it's Ellison. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Nice move to pick up yardage. Made him miss again. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. It's complete. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. On first and goal, let's see if Washington State can get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Try to barge their way in. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. Looking to throw on third and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cougars.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you can make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Oklahoma has the lead right now, but even though we've heard Boomer Sooner a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside Memorial Stadium. They're up by 10 over Texas. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Throws to the wideout. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll do it himself. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. No fair catches here, looking for room. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. They get to him as he throws. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes a grab deep. Touchdown, Cougars! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off play action. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. He'll throw on third down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They'll go with a direct snap. Shakes off the defender. And the Cardinals get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finding open areas. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They'll run play action. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll leave it with him. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down and brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the catch. It's Ellison. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabbed in the middle. It's Weatherly. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, Cardinals. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. Hard-hitting tackle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Creates a little space. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, what a scene there in Muncie. What a fine performance we've seen. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Schumann Stadium.
And the Cougars will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Trying to set the tone with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. A quick pass to the left. Oh, a lot of space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time he's got it. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw again. Slings it downfield. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Pulled and finds his man on the left. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Cardinals have this offense rolling. The RPO, it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Used the play fake. Now to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Flips it out on the screen. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop. Now to see what they do on 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Freeman. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Sticky. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Washington State will have to boot it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. They boot it away. He'll field the punt. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jacobs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cougars need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He'll try to do it himself. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The play action fake. He's got an open man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Washington State going back to work on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. To the ground with the back. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Dead center perfect. They're now up by a touchdown at 20-13.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Gonna run it. It's Martin. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Red pass, it's complete. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it's knocked away, incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The give to the back. Got room to work. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Hunt is on its way. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Leaves it with the running back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. Now facing a 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes the catch at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. From the shotgun, the inside give. Runs through the tackle. And that defense just ran through that offensive front. He broke a couple of tackles, but nowhere to run. Caught in the backfield, it's Jacobs. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Quarterback on the keeper. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Washington State sends out the punt unit. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Using his legs, it's Jackson. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Cardinals come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Look out, he's got room. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He'll keep it himself. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Cardinals will punt this one away. Now on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now the play fake. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Running to Green. He's brought down, but he's got enough to give Wazoo a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for a crease to the left. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
The offensive line coach would be pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game, but from an O-line standpoint, they've been atrocious in pass pro.
Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He gets it away from his own end zone. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Wants to throw on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Pulled and fired complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Finds the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. First play of the drive wants to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ball State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Extra point here will tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Number 98, set to kick off.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Runs through a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the misconnection on third down. Washington State will have to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll go to the ground. Slithers into space. Got the first down and more. The Cardinals get it past the sticks. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Makes a connection. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. And the Cardinals with the 1st and 10. The inside handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Cardinals back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll do it himself. Fights off a defender. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Took the lead with that late clutch field goal, and now to see if they can get a stop and keep them from tying the game in the closing seconds. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. That was fun. And it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, throwing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to one of the most beautiful campuses in the country, Miami University in Oxford, Ohio, and home to the Red Hawks. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Miami, Ohio Red Hawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by... And the Cardinals will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Miami Red Hawks offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
And the Red Hawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll try the run. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. To the ground to try to move the chains. Nice move there. Out across the 45, out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down.
Slips one guy, now he's loose. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. They'll move the tight end. The give to the left. He's loose. Finally run out of bounds. Inside the 20-yard line, they'll mark it at the 18. The Red Hawks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Red Hawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Lets it fly. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. 9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Ball State Cardinals offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, it's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to throw it. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. And the Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give on the option. Spins away from the defender. Trying to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Red Hawks decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first down. Turning it on. There he goes. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
The Cardinals will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Cardinals! Great job by the back on the option. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3.
That makes the score Boston 7, Miami 3.
They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that.
Set to kick it away.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. Hard running there. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. This time on target. Gets away from one, finds some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Reads it, fires complete. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Red Hawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. That is no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Can't hang on, it's incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Gets the back moving. They'll start this drive going to the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Red Hawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. And the Red Hawks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the... He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Red Hawks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch, called for and made. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off.
It's a seam wide open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And 1st down for the offense.
Give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up 1st and goal from the 7. The Cardinals trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Direct snap. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oregon State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Beavs have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Florida Atlantic. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying play action. Slips a tackle. Trying to make that. There he goes. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. A little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. And the Cardinals lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Rides the back and leaves it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. From the gun, running back on the move.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Pulls and fires complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Redhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Sims. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw again. And they fail to hook up on third down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And that is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
17, Miami Ohio, 3.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Taylor. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. So now it's second and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Setting up the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Blasted as he lets it go. He's brought down, but did you see the hit this freshman took as he delivered the football? They're going to run it. Plows through the defense. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Behind the chains now on second and long. Off play action. Rushes on him. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Here's a hit. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. How frustrating for an offense to not only see the extra defensive back with the dime package, but still have their quarterback get hit.
Yeah, when you go dime, this is a passing situation. And if you're a defensive lineman, I'm pinning my ears back. I'm not playing the slightest bit of run. I don't care if they run the football. I'm getting to the quarterback. Nice job understanding that, rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Red Hawks will line up to punt it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. Lots of running room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Powers through the defender. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. He's got it on the right. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cardinals will line it up on first and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got the tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
24, Miami, Ohio, 3.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the tailback. Can't get him to the ground. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Back to pass on second down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Grabs it inside the 15. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Red Hawks will kick it away to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be brought down. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. They go to the ground. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Cardinals come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. Turning on the Jets. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And first down for the offense.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. Handoff from the gun. Gets it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the gun, to give, looking for room. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Handoff from the shotgun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. He'll do it himself. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Washington State is ahead right now, but the school that nearly saw Ryan Leaf win a Heisman back in the day still has some work to do. They're up by 4 over Liberty. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Red Hawks send out the punt unit. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Wants to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Red Hawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the ground game. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. Wide open spaces. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down. This is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Ready to try the point after. And it's perfect. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Power football with the run. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Cardinals can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Taylor. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's the handoff. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Give to the running back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. He'll pull it down and run. Keeps it and gets the first down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Hawkins. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Quickly to the tight end. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Touchdown, Redhawks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. On the run, it's Martin. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Jackson. Still on his feet at the 35. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. We've reached the break. Ball State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll run it from the gun, fighting off the defender. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Snags it over the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. First down here for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Makes a man miss. Got the first down. Looking for more. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. Off the RPO, complete.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He wants it all. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. Shakes off the defender. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Still looking. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Red Hawks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Makes a man miss. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, going up top. Fires to the big fella. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Red Hawks will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Dances away. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And the Cardinals are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Runs through the tackle. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. From the gun, the running back has it. Nice move there. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Cardinals can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Runs through a tackle. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? He's going to lose a yard on that one. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Nestled just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Buys a little time. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. Oh, a lot of space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
The Red Hawks moving quickly to the line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. And the Red Hawks are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Got his man. The tackle is made, but he's got it. 1st and goal from the 6.
6-yard line. 1st and goal, Red Hawks.
From the gun. Oh, they're after him. Escapes trouble. Here's the pressure. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Miami. And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. Just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Rice has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside this building that hosted Super Bowl 8. They're up by 8 over UTSA. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. RPO complete to open the drive. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Quick spin on the run. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Cardinals come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
And that's good enough for a first down.
And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.